Hambone Show, baby. Rock on.
Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in again to the Hambone Show. I'm here today with Joseph Poliquin. He is an actor, he's a writer, he's a director. Joe, how you doing?
Doing all right, man.
Thanks for being here and talking to me today.
No problem.
So Joe's in town in Roanoke, actually filming a movie, which I've heard two different titles. I've heard Unfollow or Follow Friday. Do you know which one it's going to be?
It's going to be Follow Friday.
Follow Friday.
Yep.
Now, can you talk about the film?
Yeah.
Or is that still... Can you just tell us a little bit about what the basic premise of the film is? Yeah.
It's about a killer that used to...
It's very cool.
Weird.
And who's the producer?
The producer's Dylan Vox. He's one of the big producers from The Asylum. He's also one of the main stars in Dead 7 with Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and a bunch of different pop bands. And Hercules Reborn.
Cool. He also did Sharknado, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He did all the Sharknadoes.
Well, that's cool. What else have you been doing? You've been in... you just had a role in Marky Mark.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to call him Marky Mark.
Yeah.
That's how old school I am. I'm still calling Marky
Daddy's
Mark.
Home.
Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Daddy's Home.
Yeah.
So Joe had a part in that.
That was pretty fun.
Is that out yet?
No, that comes out in Christmas.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, be sure to check it out. What are some other things you've done that we may have seen you?
Hot Pursuit with Reese Witherspoon and Sofia Vergara.
Nice.
That was funny. A little awkward to film, but if you see the movie,
Really?
it's a funny scene. So.
Cool. Now I saw you in the background, I think, in Jurassic World, didn't I?
Yeah, we were running from dinosaurs.
Cool.
That was one of the first things we
But
did.
that was pretty awesome.
It was nuts. I mean, I would have paid to be there just to see the set. So
I bet that was
definitely
pretty
worth
cool. All
Oh.
the special. Now, when you're doing that, you don't see. Obviously, there's no dinosaurs there,
Yeah.
so you got to act around nothing, right?
Yeah.
Pretending there's
just
something there, and they
wires
can add it.
connected to all the tables, and when you run by, they yank a wire on this machine, and
Yeah.
the whole table flies back, or the building rips off, the face of the building rips off.
Oh, that's cool.
There's also there's two people that would come in with they had brown paper bags or brown bags, like burlap sacks that were wrapped around something, and they'd walk in, and we were staring at them, kind of wondering what's under those bags, and we finally got to see it. They ripped the bags off, and it's, I don't know if it's clay or animatronic, but it's the heads of some of the dinosaurs on sticks, so that they can put them in front of the cameras and change the angle of the dinosaur's head, and then the CGI artist will know where the sun's coming from and be able to design the shadows on the dinosaurs' faces to fit the scene so that it looks most realistic.
And CGI, for those that don't know, is computer graphics, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Is there any way I can... I know they're filming this movie here. Is there any way I can be in that movie?
Which one?
The one Unfollow? Or Follow Friday?
Absolutely, man.
Can you hook me up with that? Can we...
Definitely can.
All right.
Definitely can get you on it.
Awesome. Hambone here. I'm with Joe again.
What's up?
And we are getting ready to film a scene for Unfollow.
Yep.
So what do you think? Gonna have fun?
Yeah, really blessed.
Hell yeah. Stay
All
tuned.
right, Joe.
We just did our scene.
Yep.
What'd you think? Pretty
That was
good?
awesome. He did great, man.
Joe did awesome, man.
Very convincing.
You gotta see the movie. It's gonna be so cool.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Can you kind of tell us, do you have any major influences, like actors that kind of wanted you to get into the industry to act, or is it just something you've always been wanting to do, having a passion for?
Well, I mean, I started out, acting in plays and church and school, and I mean, I just found that it was a really easy way for me to be able to escape reality for a little while, and become a different character and do a performance, and then afterwards you always miss that performance. You're like, oh man, that was fun. Wish I could go back to it.
Yeah.
But one actor that really spoke to me was, and I know it's kind of typical to say Johnny Depp, but ever since I was a kid, he's been one of those actors that I've followed his career since I can remember, and watching him come from wanting to be a musician, that was his one passion. That was my one passion too, was wanting to be a musician. And then acting just kind of fell into his lap. Now, didn't happen the same with me, but watching him be able to change from Benny and June, What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and just every character he plays
they're
is
drastic,
just completely
different changes.
drastic, completely different. And then Edward Scissorhands, you know, friggin' Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. A lot of people didn't like that, but I just thought it was definitely different. Definitely, you know, strange character to play. So.
And you also, aside from acting, you play musical instruments, you sing. You got a YouTube channel?
Yeah. Where's the Punch?
Where's the Punch? So check out
Plug.
Yeah, absolutely. Check out Where's the Punch. I mean, I've seen it, and there's quite a bit of funny stuff on there, and some really good music as well.
Yeah, we got a new channel and a bunch of new videos coming soon too.
Okay.
We'll be connecting it to that channel.
All right.
It's gonna be called the Yas Station.
Yas. Okay. Well, when that comes out, I'll get that from Joe. We'll have a link on the page for it. All right. So you also direct.
Yeah.
You write. You've done a film on your own, independent film called
Immurement.
Immurement. Okay. Is that something that our viewers will be able to see?
As of
online?
now, not yet.
Not yet.
It's
okay.
The link sometimes goes up publicly, and a few people can watch the film, but then it goes private again. We have a few private screenings we've done. It's our first film, and it was a completely no-budget film. So we saved up all year, got our tax returns at the end of the year, bought an amazing camera. And then next year bought an amazing, you know, audio device to record audio on, and then just met a bunch of really cool friends from different sets we worked on, and they were all okay with doing pro bono work. Got them all together, spent 1 month, and made a whole film, which now that I'm working on some of these films, like Asylum films that get their entire film done in 14 days, doesn't seem like too much of a feat anymore, but
Yeah.
it's still like when you have no budget and you have to call everyone yourself, and you have to make your call sheets yourself. And
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't know how much work actually goes into, you know, film production. I mean, you have to have, you know, people doing, obviously your actors, you got writers, directors, sound guys, you got
Lighting,
all people doing lighting, gaffers, you know,
ridiculous.
all the behind the scenes work. There's a whole bunch of stuff that nobody ever sees.
Yeah.
So,
It's
that's
like
pretty cool.
it's like Teddy said. Even whenever you see the pictures or videos from like behind the scenes on a set, it doesn't do it justice, because when you're there,
Right.
there's too many people to catch on camera at once. Like it's
Absolutely.
It's insane.
All right, man. Well, that's pretty cool. So when that becomes available for people to see, I'll definitely plug that and put that on the show. We'll get a link up for everybody to see. Or actually, when it's
you can
ready
watch
to view, it'll probably be right on your website.
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
you can watch the trailer right now.
Yeah, check out the trailer.
Whenever it's publicly viewable, wherever we do distribute it or release it, by that time it's probably going to be edited 3 or 4 more times, and it's going to be like remastered, and it's going to be awesome.
Cool. So what's next?
After this, I've got a few really big major films that I'm waiting on, but other than that, I think I'm going to be auditioning for, which I'm gonna give you the clearance if we can put that in there or not, because I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that. But other than this, trying to get another gig and waiting a very long 6 months to see this film come out.
Yeah, that's the toughest part, because he's worked so hard, and I've spent a lot of time with Joe here the past couple of weeks, and
Awesome.
I've been down on set, and things are really moving along good. But of course, you get all the editing time and piecing it together. That's what takes the most time to really make a good film. So it'll be out probably in May.
Yeah.
We're looking at probably on Sci-Fi Channel, right?
Yep.
And it's called Follow Friday. So check it out. Keep your eyes and ears open for it. And as soon as I find out when it's going to be on, I'll update my page as well, Facebook and the Hambone Show.
Awesome.
So yeah, check it out. It's going to be real cool. Joe, brother, I've come to love you like a little brother after spending the week with you, and I really appreciate it, and I'm glad I met you, dude, and I hope you keep in touch. All right?
Definitely will, man.
All right, man. Cool.
It's the Hambone Show.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned for the next episode, whatever that's going to be. I don't know. If you got any ideas or comments, questions, be sure to go to the contact page at www.hamboneshow.com. Send me a message, and we'll answer you as soon as we can. All right? Cool. Rock on. I have to say, this has been one of the more interesting weeks in my life, getting to hang out with Joe and Teddy and Elliot Armstrong and Ash and Bonaventure. getting to meet all the people that are involved with this film, Follow Friday. It has been quite an experience. I got to see the behind the scenes of the movie industry, how things are done, and actually got to take part in it, so it was quite an experience. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to put up a few pictures that I took along the way, and hopefully you tune in again for the next episode. Alright, thanks for watching.
Has set me free.